Hey, out of the train. Well, we didn't immediately die from our terror almost being maxed out. So it's been a good ride through the sky so far. We're making some really good progress. Get some more ministry stamped permits. How about that? Oh yeah, we're on our third character. Our first character died to a curator over here, actually. We just got vengeance on them. Our second character died to terror maxing out because I thought max terror just gives you a nightmares. I didn't realize it fired an event that basically kills you. So that was a whoopsie doodle on my part. Yeah, well, I mean, we started today's session at 92% terror and 2 nightmares because I misunderstood things when I was in Eleutheria, and I just could not find the exit. And that caused us to rack up a lot of terror. Keep going. Recently got your first mutiny death just because I got lost. Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah, I need to go back to Eleutheria eventually because there's a lot I haven't searched because I didn't know where the exit was. But we did get a lot of moments of inspiration, and I've used those judiciously. Ah! All right, Mooncat. All right, you can't send me back to Eleutheria. I won't have it. Ooh. Let's deliver our port reports. Get a nice, pretty penny, and I cannot trade for unlicensed charts. I see. I misunderstood. Oh well, we'll kill another ministry monitor and get a unlicensed chart. Until then, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more savage secrets since there have been a few things I've seen we can spend them on. I'd like to have a lot. Which ambition is this? We are doing fame. My plan is I want to do a run with fame, and then I'll do run with truth. But I've never completed Sunless Skies, so please no spoilers. We have only been to... So we've got most of the Reach. We've been pretty much all over there. Albion, we've been through a lot of it. Eleutheria, we've been through some. We have not visited the Blue Kingdom, though. I don't plan on visiting the Blue Kingdom. Like, we only really have the Clay Conductor that wants us to go to the Blue Kingdom. And I think we have one other thing that wants us to go to the Blue Kingdom. So we're going to put a pin in it for now. We have way too much. We have a lot of characters' quests to go through. Stretch. Ugh. I hadn't looked at the bottom in a while since you hadn't seen anything new there for a good while. So you never thought, eh. Let's see. We need to... dock. We need to drop all this shit off. We need so many more caged catches. We need 65 mirrors. Whee! Whee! Yeah, we only have 49 max. But we will store the Ratronaut for now until we get more stats to equip them. Nature Reserve. Barrels of Hours. Consignment of Bronzewood. Ah! Can't believe you've done this to me. Think I have enough resources in the bank? No. I basically, if something is on sale, I just buy it all. Whee! Eventually it gets converted into raw money. Well, they see me spin, 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 not going round, round, round. Don't they know where I go when I spin around, round, round? 'Cause I'm Dreki armor and I spin here down when I'm going round and round. I spin, round and round. I spin for now. I spin round and round. Yeah, I've been hitting most of the ports. Do I have 7 bronze wood? I do have 7 bronze wood. And I need that to prosper. And then this one is Nature Reserve, 5 barrels of ours. We can do that. Cool beans. All right, I need some fuel though. Let's fix that situation. This works because we need to head over there anyway so we can hit Magna lines. Also, where are we on Researcher? Collected. Oh, we've gotten all of them. Perfect. All right, so we can pull some big bucks over at Land Beaters. Taking it for anything particular? There is a ship I saw in Eleutheria I want that will give me a 3rd auxiliary slot, so I can finally equip the driller, the cannery, and the assayer all at the same time, which I want to do because I like getting free resources. And in general, it seemed like a straight upgrade from everything my ship does. Hydrate? Can do. Drop, you could go to your chaotic stupid BG3 character too. Back to suffering art. But yeah. One of the Eagles Imperium shop? Yeah, I just remember it's gonna cost me 6,000 monies. We've also managed to finish the Driver's quest and the Vagabond's quest. Although the Vagabond got turned into a tree. I kind of want to see what would have happened if we let ourselves die to the Vagabond. But I'm too far into this character to just let myself die. Anyway. Fuck! Leave me alone! I'm trying to broadside you! In general, also, I need better stats so I can frickin' get some better equipment. There's some upgraded weapons I would like to get. I'm just eating shit over here. God's damn. Did I remove the plant or did I keep it? Remove the plant. I removed the plant so they can be their own person. Ooh, we need an unlicensed chart. We did not get an unlicensed chart. Well, that's great. Love that for me. Actually, I hate it. Ugh. Murphy's Sanctuary. Well, at least we can repair our ship somewhat. What gun do I have? Don't recognize it. 1 second. It is the Cottertail and Heather Sage Bella. Demand their stolen souls. Spirifers traffic in souls. They ply their clandestine trade across skies. This engine is one of the White Bottles, the grisly gang of marauders who deal in bottled souls. This vessel is one of those plunders. It is dormant, but occupied. Most of its crew are off to market on other engines, to barter secretly in the ports of the Reach. A skeleton crew remains aboard, readying the engine for the next venture. So I could get a bunch of souls, but I'll just have to make room in my hold. I guess we can do this. We need to jettison 3. All right. Fuel is the cheapest to buy, and we are close to a place we can get some more. There's 4,000 cold hard cash. God knows how much in the bank you have options. Yeah. I don't know. Eleutheria was rough for a while. We treaded water. So that's the best I can say. We didn't really lose a bunch of money, but even though we got some pretty big amounts of pretty good trade runs, we had to spend a lot of time just flying around to find places. Still, we were able to convert a lot of our Sky Story supply into moments of inspiration. That has been very useful. Great, I got extra terror. Love that for me. All right, so let's get a port report. We drop off the settler that I forgot that I have. Pocket change. Converse with my fellow captains. Get some sapling knots. And verdant encouragement. Cool. We need to go to the base of research. Turn in the research. Scriv's Spinster. Oh, this is going to be a payday, baby. 400. 500. 300. 400. That's almost 1,000 monies. Call them space wizards. All right. We can turn in those barrels of hours. And then we can buy some barrels of hours at a discount. Love when that happens. All right. Hold on. Is there anything else I needed to do? Quests. I forgot to go back to the circus. Oops. You go back to London. Rod and Chains in Eleutheria. Didn't have that. Port Prosper. Where's Navigator's Circus? All right, so yeah, we need to go back to the circus sometime. I died a lot, so you stopped with the side quest, because what's the point if I'm just gonna die? Yeah, that can be rough. They are worth a lot in experience. There's one thing that, like, I can't remember if I'm remembering correctly, but I thought if you completed an officer's quest to the end, it's permanent for next captains. Could have sworn I remembered that. applied, which is why I've been trying to get some of these to the end so they are their upgraded versions. Although the dendrified vagrant is kind of depressing, I'm not gonna lie. Which is why I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I had let him kill me. I assume, like, my next captain would have been able to find the vagrant and he would have been something cool. No! Oh, thank dog. We had a success. That is a lot of bees. Bees! All right, cool. Get ourselves some honey. Damn it, Dreki. Probably the best money in the game. It really is. It's so cheap. It's so easy to get. Alright, we've almost lost some more supplies. I mean, as far as ease of getting, sure, but Navarine gemstone trade routes are magnifique. Like, oh, they sell for so much. It's so delicious. Especially now that I realize how to get them somewhat consistently. But it does mean I have to go to Eleutheria to do it. Rally to their defense. Oh, I lost a crew member. Let's turn in the literature. I don't want to buy. I thought I was selling. Oops. Dreki has made a mistake. Yeah, 750. Okay, so if I help with the repairs. Advise on the next upgraded. Alright, so what if I fund the next stage? Advise on the next upgrade. I wanted to go with the melancholic poet, not the fucking stone-faced sculptor. So we're gonna go with the scientific enclave. Interesting. Leave that as is. Attend an art exhibition. All right, we just lose some terror. All right, there's not much for us at Titania. I'm going to drop some supplies. We're gonna be limping along here. My Fort Prosper. I got a lot of stuff we need to shove into the bank. Oops. Playstyle is just to go around London terrorizing local dreadnoughts so you can eventually just get the gemstones that way. That's still fairly slow. Oof. All right. Y'all want to choose violence? Y'all want to choose violence? Huh? What I thought. Ah, shit. You're still chasing me. Well, shucks. Our train is chock full of bullshit. Fuck your failure. Mourn the dead. Nope. If I don't look at him, he's not there. Not what I meant to press. Where did I put that button? Perkins Copes. Guess he's just got to copes and seethe. Perkins, copes, and seethe. Ooh, a ministry monitor. Ooh, no. Hold on, Magdalines. Hold on, Magdalines. That is a thick tackety ship. What the fuck is that? That's hilarious. Oh, it's a liberator. I see. Anyway. Fuck your railguns. Alright, we need to jettison some supplies. Alright, I need unlicensed chart. I don't remember why I needed 2 unlicensed charts, but I'm gonna get it regardless. Man, those ships are so easy to destroy. I love it. Nice railgun, nerd. Gets blasted. Ooh, I'm starting to run low on visions of the heavens. Yeesh. Such a weird ship. Tacketies, what are y'all doing? Really? Come on. Of course I took damage for that. Write a port report. Amenable host. What will we say to the amenable host? The amenable host closes his hands around his returned locket. How it comes out? Not too sure I want to know. I've sent you out. He drums his fingers against his cup. You don't spare our guests the truth? Why should I be any different? He fills goblets for both of you. Well, out with it. Tell him the truth. Which would he have preferred to be? He gazes at you for a long, solemn minute. Abruptly, he stands and removes 2 polished glasses and a filled decanter from a box on the wall. He places 1 glass before you and fills it deep. I suppose I should commend your nerve in giving me that answer. He fills his own glass and finishes it in one swift swig. My own self, cindered ash and the kiln of my ambition. He gives you a crooked smile. So goes the teaching of Magdalene's. He goes to a drawer and takes out a sealed envelope. For all your trouble, I am who I have chosen to be. I have that, at least. Interesting. Let's treat this. We have tons of gossip, so that's what we're gonna burn. It's a very cheap resource. Doo-doo-doom. 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 And 1 more should do it. Yep. Someone from my past. Ye gods. All right, now we head to Prosper. And finally make some damn room in our hull. Hi, Ministry. How are you? You're looking very killable today. Gosh. Boy, it'd sure be a shame if I blasted you. Why the fuck are you almost shooting me, Tackities? Rude. Alright, I think 4 charts is probably good for now. We can go back to getting more ministry stamped permits, I think. I cannot believe... Oh, thank God that didn't kill me. I would have been furious. I'm gonna die. Because the Tackety ship is shooting. No. No. I refuse. I refuse. I take no responsibility for AI, bad AI. We'll see. We'll see if we if. All right. Note to self: don't fucking help the stupid Tackety ship. I kind of want to destroy it on principle now, even though I'm a revolutionary. Like, that's inexcusable. That's a whole lot of bollocks. Doesn't seem to have anything special either, so that's why I'm like so confused as to what the Liberator is doing. Ow. Right. Oh, it's just salon. Oops. I should have paid more attention. Damn. I don't need salon stewed gossip. Yes, yes, last of our fuel. We'll grab more at Port Prosper. Don't you worry. Ooh, an opportunity to get more armor. Yes, I would like to heal, please. Stripper for repairs, baby. And ignore the enemy that spawned. Because it's not a squiggler, and I'm only fighting squigglers. Because I want the squiggler weapon. You know what? No. I can't afford to take a bad fight right now. All right. Streets now bristle with stovepipe hats. The Tackities have driven the Windward Company from their holdings in New Winchester. Ooh. Let's get our port report. Let's deliver the verdant encouragement. We need reputation with the West Enders or Establishment 3. I see. Located at the West End, overlooking the bridge, the gaudy widow promises unpretentious delights for most of the family. Although out of fashion in New London, the broad amusements of pantomime and vaudeville still carry favor with the well-heeled of the West End, though they are, of course, careful to never enjoy themselves too much. "She's behind you," a poster reads. Ha ha ha. What japes. An enthusiastic peal of bells rings over the rooftops. The Albert clock is chiming the hour. Let's enjoy ourselves. You find your companions in the stalls, armed with boiled sweets and roasted chestnuts. You soon have the vicar hopping about the stage, while the exuberant widow is almost beside herself with laughter. The interval, and subsequently the rest of the second act, is a hazy affair. Do I have an officer that will give me affiliation with establishment? Yes. We'll just have them. Oh, complete our prospect before I bloody well forget. And we will buy some fuel just so I make sure we have some. All right, so now we should have 3 in establishment. And meet our inconvenient aunt's friend. You are led to your table. Your aunt examines the menu with a critical eye. Ginger snaps, she exclaims. Goodness me. Cannot tell if this is a good thing or not. At last, an older lady joins you. She introduces herself as a countess. This is the last time, she says to your aunt, not to contact me again. St. Dunstan's rendezvous concerned the murder of a son, the countess says, frowning. There were 4 attendants. Chaplain from the news sequence, February, Her Majesty's Privy Council, and Her Majesty, the Queen. She rises and thrusts what looks like a Christmas card into your aunt's hand before walking away swiftly. Ooh, a Christmas card. I know we have 2 Christmas cards to deliver. The other one, London. That's the other place we need to go. So I think we are done here. We need to talk to her. Let's put that back on. All right, Aunt. What's with this Christmas card? Why didn't you give me a Christmas card? We're in February. What did we? Just looking for... Aha! The clink of glass and your aunt rises from an open suitcase clutching a dusty bottle of brandy. Got to go to Pan in Eleutheria. That's where February is. Though she wasn't February when I knew her. She was my opposite number back in... You want answers. February is on the calendar council. The revolutionary leadership. Christmas card will get us into winter's reside. Your aunt brandishes the bottle. She has a fondness for brandy. I've been saving this for if I ran into her again. You should get us into her good graces. She'll be able to tell us what went on at St. Dunstan's. Well, I wish I had the quest in that state when I went to Eleutheria earlier. Okay, what else? Do we have anything else we need to do in the Reach? Yes. We need to go back to the circus. So we hit the circus. Actually, we're gonna hit... Yeah, we'll hit the circus, complete the Fortunate Navigator and the Strong Woman's quests. We hit New Winchester, advance the main quest, and then we're going to punch it to Albion because we have a lot of quests that are taking us that way. And I believe the Rat Brigade is on its last stage as well, so we can complete theirs. Yeah, we can basically just go straight up. The memory of the unknown rat. I think this Sybient playlist is perfect. Got a little bit of strangeness. Rat Brigade salutes the memorial. A true inspiration, says Cinders. Hey, Homestead. What do we got? Oh. Trade munitions for bronzewood. Guess I need to start carrying me some bullets on board. The Pink Elephant on the Mountain. That sure is a song title. Scamps narrow. Alright, so if I go left, I can just go straight up to the circus. We can double back down to New Winchester. We'll wait to turn in our port reports until we come on the way back, because that way we don't have to do it twice. Make me think of bumblebees. There's big old chunky ships just kind of floating around. This is a forsaken place. Well, sure. Oh, let's go ahead and leave. Damn, they don't want to be visited. They're already opening fire. Okay. Alright. Not what I meant to click. Not what I meant to click. Alright, let's head to the strong woman. Deliver the news while she's in the middle of her training. She puts the dumbbell down with exquisite form and fetches you a reward from her tent. Here, she says, wiping sweat from her brow with her form. I hope they'll bring something interesting. Really miss being surprised. She smiles wistfully and returns to lifting her weights, keeping up a running commentary on the things she saw last time her act was popular. All right, we've helped all of the circus peoples. Is there... All right, I guess we can't... I guess maybe we need to attend the performance. Ooh, Vision of the Heavens. All right, we do need more of those because we've been spending them. Maybe now we can talk to... No. Huh. All right, let's ask Miss Peppercorn to show us a tiger. Miss Peppercorn transfers the coins from one hand to the next. With a waggle of her fingers, the coins are gone. She basks in the navigator's conspicuous delight. You're all right, you are. She nods toward Alton, once more give on the navigator's back. I've had worse audiences than your gray friend. At least he's not throwing anything. I've surpassed my father, you know. And he could fill Mahogany Hall. She pats the navigator's arm. I'm certainly the only person who can do this as cheaply and with as few accoutrements. In fact, I only need one more thing. She beams and looks at you expectantly. What do you need? I need a cat. I will not catch one for you. She scowls. And once you have one, you had better keep an eye on it. I don't like the gossiping little things. They're too fond of scandal to be trustworthy. Offer the magician the useless cat. Why don't I have the useless cat? You ordered your crew to scour the docks with a fishing net and rumor mill about the state of the captivating princess's latest admirer. Not long before the indignant sound of a hissing announces their partial success. They have a cat, but a thoroughly clawed stoker has resigned on the spot. Miss Peppercorn directs a crew member to deposit the thrashing bundle before a mirror. The caught cat only stills when it catches sight of its own reflection. The reflection is a tiger, sitting among the tatters of a flimsy fishing net. Behind it is a steaming, amber-lit jungle. The tiger claws its way free of the final strands, steps closer. With a scornful yowl, the cat steps into the mirror. Ooh. You glimpsed a moment in Parabola, where every cat is a big cat. A moment's memory. Ooh, Polymer and Plenty's inconceivable circus is pulling in crowds. The rejuvenated circus is heaving with visitors. Looming over it all is the vast obelisk. Its shadow falls over the crowds. Its sigils are burning brighter than you remember. Touch the sigil. The circus has vanished. The islands on which it stood are empty. Empty. Aside from a vast tree of fungus stretching up to the heavens. Its hyphae stretch from island to island, weaving them together. A verdant. Looming above it is a luminous crustacean the size of a palace. A messenger. Its carapace is emblazoned with the sign of two overlapping suns. Its pincers flex slowly, thoughtfully. Sigils burn in the air between the two, exchanged like volleys in a tennis match. Gradually, the flurry of correspondence diminishes. A compact has been reached. The messenger drives the obelisk into the ground, a marker of their concord. The obelisk is marked with the words of the emissaries, of meeting, of peace. One, closer to the point, ignites in searing light, a commingling of radiances. The obelisk remembers the promise. Something has to. You've brought the circus back to full strength and experienced something of what came before. Ooh, a searing enigma. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I think we've got... we're good on here. Get some supplies real quick. We do need to now talk to the navigator. Oh, we need a fucking moment of inspiration. Jeez. You find the navigator in a quite quiet corridor to the rear of the engine. He's staring out of the window. When you speak, he jumps. Damn! Oh, sorry, Captain. I thought I was alone. He takes you back to his cabin. It is tidy. His desk is empty, but for a fresh journal. His clothes are neatly folded on his footlocker. Alton's body lies on his bed. The body wears only the garments it wore in the graveyard. We have one last journey to make. One last adventure. It'll be an ending fit for King Gazer himself. I want to take Alton to death's door. All right, now we have a second quest wanting us to go to the Blue Kingdom. Cool. Love that. Love that for me. All right, I think we're probably going to get another level up, so that'll be pretty nice. Got a chick, got a choom. Come on, turn in them port reports and get us some sovereigns clink clanking in our here pocket. Let's grab that for later. Let's deliver our port reports. All right. Now we need to head to New Winchester. Finally unload all this shit clogging up our cargo hold. No. Bronzewood to Port Prosper. Well, we're going to be heading that way anyway. Oh, I only have 5 bronzewood, though. Well, in that case... fuck that quest. Alright, so we're going to stop up on fuel and supplies. Ooh, Ride of the Liberties. Takity's pubs abuzz with excitement. The development of the new Liberator class of locomotive is complete. The new engines have already been sighted in the skies, often with the company of smaller Takity scouts, which use them for refuel and resupply. You gather they are sluggish and heavy, much more resilient than their smaller cousins, the scouts. A blistered engineer claims to have seen one in action, engaging marauders in the paths of Trader's Wood. Don't get round the side of them, is all he will say. Unless you're like being boiled like a sardine in a can. Interesting. Alright, so advancing the main plot, our 5th Cantos. I'm one moment of inspiration short. Navigator, you fucked me up! Well, shit. Hold on. Almost forgot. I'm gonna need some hours to go through the relay. Oh, Durangar, I am afraid you're jumping the gun a little bit, my friend. We have not initiated the transport to Albion yet. Please don't go into the void before the time wefts have been woven. It is dangerous to try and travel the void without proper precautions. We are 532 off from a level. Damn. All right. We are almost to Port Prosper. I'm thinking I might put a pin in it there for the day. Seems like a good place to stop. I don't want to do no super long stream. I got some stuff I want to work on, and I kind of need to rest somewhat. So let's see. We got some options. I think that would be a good one. All right, Liberator. Do not shoot me. What did I need 2 unlicensed charts for? Don't remember. Grab this because I can. Continue on through. Do the transit relay. Done ourselves to customs, nothing to declare, yada yada. Return to our engine, and let's get out. Oh, first class? I mean, we haven't done first class yet. Let's do first class. At the sight of your papers, the superintendent jumps to activate the relay. Its hour looms rumble, spinning the pocket of new time in which your locomotive will make its journey. Wrapped in your engine's new code of hours, it'll be hard to say how long the journey takes. The hours used by Imperial officials are languid and seasoned. The passage should at least be tolerable. The machinery grinds and stirs. The steam vents. The sigils of the edifice burn with sullen fire. A force like a great hand seizes your engine. All right, and then we need to. Actually, it seems it saves just fine. Doesn't save and exit. Never mind. Remain in Albion. All right, so let's get to Brabazon work world, and maybe it will save. The bits between. The last time we were here, we finally got the rebellion kicked off. So, oh, the last day. Damn it! One of these days, we'll help a work world with their paperwork. Industrial unrest. Ooh, the revolution's over. The governor asked about you. Tries to say more, but needs to catch his breath. Ooh. Let's see what happened. Finally, he's restored enough to continue. He seemed eager to see you. Said to let you know if you docked. Maybe you should head straight across. Tell him yourself. The overseers aren't wearing their working capes. Their blazers, combined with the way some bob to you, make them seem very cheery. One holds open the door to Little Nice for you. It's a brief walk to the old governor's house. The door stands open, unguarded. In the front room behind the desk is the reverberant activist. He has not seen you. In front of him, with their backs to you, are two men. Neither has removed their stovepipes. The advisory board was horrified to learn of conditions under the previous governor. Genuinely shocking. We are convinced that you are the person to right the ship. After all, who knows it better than you? Man takes out a sheet of paper and places it on the desk. You can't see what it says. The other stovepipe speaks. There are some practicalities that might mean progress is slower than you or I might like. Production must be kept up, of course. After all, that's what puts food on the table. But I'm sure you can find efficiencies your predecessor couldn't. We'll leave it in your hands, Governor. The stovepipes chuckle warmly. They shake the hand of the new governor and leave, giving you a small nod as they pass. The new governor looks confounded. Whatever he expected, it was not this. Interesting. Huh. Do I upbraid him or congratulate him? What the fuck's going on, dude? The governor meets your gaze but says nothing. A gasp alerts you to the presence of the bearded youth. How long has he been standing behind you? With a gesture, the governor dismisses him. When the governor speaks again, his voice is low. The furnaces die, so does Brabazon. The reality is, we can only shuffle a few workers off the work world. The rest would freeze. He smiles. Right. Charming. I can make things better, at least. I can give them hope. He glances at the document on his desk. I won't be leaving. I've no use for this. Take it, please. Royal dispensation. Ooh. Oh, we did have a quest to come here for a side quest. You're directed to a modest desk in a confined office in a shabby corner of the mansion. A brisk secretary greets you and offers you tea. A formality, not a genuine offer. The chaperone's jeweled eye is heavy in your pocket. She examines the artificial eye critically. Let's get it professionally assayed, of course. Its market value will determine the amount of time by which severance can be reduced. At that point, the residents in question will have to decide how the reduction will be divided among them. If a dispute occurs, the cost of legal resolution will be deducted from the value of the bequest. She drops the eye into a drawer. We'll take care of it. She completes and stamps an elaborate series of forms, then hands them back to you. They are labyrinthine and baroque. Exactly the sort of thing you could use to befuddle some overworked junior official. Interesting. We'll get some chi. Chi? Tea. And... Can I... Okay, I can save and exit here, so we'll do our level up real quick. Please give us something new. Fuck. Which is what stat? I guess great game. So I guess this is us as a spy. I don't like those. What is a scandal? What options are a scandal? Parade of debauchery, a torrid affair. Absinthe, wantonness, more absinthe. Brawling, gambling, blasphemy, and slander. Absinthe and prisoner's honey. Prisoner's honey alone. Prisoner's honey and company. Is there a vice you haven't explored? Possible. There are only so many hours in a day. Definitely not long arm or the law. A coterie, maybe? What are things for metamorphosis? I don't have any good facet options. We'll just go great game, domestic threats, and spin it as working with revolutionaries. That's how we'll justify things.